Hello everyone, Wangel here, and welcome back to Rimworld. Now in the last episode, we had to deal with a poison ship that landed in the area, which turned out to be a lot easier than I suspected it was going to be. Not only that, but we managed to get the toilets sorted out now, so our colonists can actually have a bath and use a toilet which isn't a box on the ground. As well as that, we managed to just do some general improvements around the base, and we're going to be continuing that general theme in today's episode. So what I particularly want to do is mine out this section here so we can at least get a workshop done, the hospital sort of sorted out, and the prison area done as well. We could also potentially open up the lab a little bit more so we can get more stuff down there like the radiology and things once we actually finish recruiting it. Researching it, that's better. As well as that, there's just other things like that have crossed my mind. For example, I would like to try and sort out some sort of uniform for our colonists, just because I find it much easier to manage our stockpile when we can have it so, right, every colonist has to wear trousers, a shirt, a parka and a tuck. And anything that isn't that gets recycled, and we can sell it off then every time we get a trader. So just something like that I find is quite useful, and it means we don't have, massive stockpiles just full of different types of clothes. Or at the very least, something we can do until we sort something out more proper, is to basically get rid of anything that's paying me low quality. So anything lower than normal quality can be recycled, and anything better than can be kept, and then our colonists can work with that. Now the only thing to do though is that we need to make sure we get a sewing bench down and possibly a smelter, if we want to try and get rid of some of the more poor quality weapons that we're going to be getting access to. In fact, do we have any more weapons? No, we don't. Okay, maybe not that then. But anyway, so speed it up. And like I said, I do want to start mining out a bit more of the base. That needs to move, just because if we're going to be using this as a potential prison room for the moment, I don't want to have our medicine for... Oh, a blight. Crap. Okay. Right, step on here, orders, cut blight plants. Let's just cut all of these. Right, Nina, you need to get on with... Really? Right. Okay, who's our main plant cutter? Nina and Sulfur. Okay. Nina, you're going to get up. Your job is to basically cut down all of these blights, hunted crops, and make sure they all go. Now, another thing we could do today, and is to actually muck around a bit with the GeneticRim stuff. Like, thanks to us now getting humanoid stuff, once we get access to some humanoid genetic material, we could actually start giving our colonists implants, and give them sort of, genetic implants for making them, as we said, strong as a bear and things like that. Now, what was mentioned in the comments of the last video was an interesting idea. It's certainly a thematic way to take it, which is to have it so each of our colonists can be given certain animal upgrades based on a specific animal. So one character could be... Oh, wait. So one character can be like buffalo implants, another one could be bear implants, and so on. I mean, they certainly make it thematic, although I'll be honest, after I read it and replied, it made me put in mind of turning our colonists basically into Power Rangers with a different animal for each one. I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen Power Rangers, but I'm sure the idea is still the same, Anyway, let's have a quick look here. Group of raiders from the Treaty of Robar. Crap, that's a lot of colonists. We've got 11 of them, all armed with melee weapons. Okay, we can certainly do this quite easily, I think. Oh. You know what? I'm going to accept this. So what this basically does, this is an event I believe was actually introduced by one of the mods I'm using. I'm not sure which one. I think it's the increased faction interaction one. And what it does is that, as you can see here, you pay a small amount of money, and then you send a colonist that's got a particular illness or injury or even a missing body part to this shaman, and they will actually heal them up, regenerating the missing part if necessary. Now, it could be potentially kind of useful, but you know what? No, we're not going to do it. That's a lot of money, and I'd rather... We can always find other ways of getting replacement body parts, shall we say. Anyway, you guys need to get into your defensive positions, because these guys are making their way towards us. And while I don't know... Hang on, how well are you guys managing the temperature? Minus 18. You are shivering, but you're also addicted to black soma. And only black talon pill. Oh, Christ. That really does boost up your combat statistics, doesn't it? I mean, the hypothermia is going up. I mean, if they were willing to just wait around and not charge straight in, I mean, we could have potentially just let them die, but apparently we're going to have to face them. No matter. Right, Tyler. Buddy. I know you're having a nice bath and you're apparently using up all my hot water. Don't do that, please. Let's move this in to where I want it to go. And I think I also want another one of these to be built. Well, no, what we could do... Hang on, let's come on here. We're going to change this around a little bit. Let's go on here. We did have the, after silage, we had the one for the... Here. Sewage sludge compost. So we can do this. We can make biosolids then, and we can use them as fertilizer just to increase our, plants being a bit better. So fabrication we want to have next, so we can build our own components as well as some other stuff like a torch sword. Ooh, don't remember that before. Anyway, you're going to do that. Coco? Go? What's your name? Planet Trap. Come on, I want to see. Crab Goko. Okay, you're going to bring in your bamboo club and you're going to try and bash my colonists, are you? Alright, good luck. I don't think you got long for this world. There we go, we've managed to take them out quite easily. Okay, and we got access to black soma if we wanted to muck around a bit with the drugs. We can just burn the drugs as well, but we shall see. One advantage of them all having melee weapons, they can just charge in and they're lightly armoured, so we're just watching a, well, crapshoot right now, basically. Bye-bye, Red. Anyone that basically gets... Oh, okay, we've managed to thing. That's another dead, that's another dead. Oh, Crane, you've just managed to make it out in time. Are you going to live long enough? I don't know if you can. Red, let's have a look at you. He's a psychopath. A man after Miri's own heart. A pessimist. That's not so good. A masochist. Oh no, she's a woman. Oh, my bad. Masochist, okay. Okay, it's so melee, crafting. I mean, she's okay as a character. I mean, she's nothing to write home about. Do we want to keep her, though, is the question? To be honest, she doesn't really provide anything new to the table, you know, which our colonists already got. So, what I'm thinking, we could just kill her off. Or... we could be something really, well, we could always use her for body parts. If you remember, I'll tell you what, let's capture her for the moment. Let's go with that assumption that we're going to keep her for the moment. Because hear me out, right? Actually, I'll talk about it first, right? Let's have a look. Some of my colonists have got a couple of injuries. Like we got... Oh wow, you're suffering from hypothermia. Okay, we have to... Why is that? Only minus 20... Oh, it's because you got the bloody helmet on, isn't it? Yeah, we'll sort that out. Anyway, so for example, Nina here has got a bad leg. Gizmo is fine. Squid is okay. Sulfur has got a bite scar on his shoulder. So we could potentially use this red bit here for body parts. But you know what? I'm not going to do that. We're just going to strip him and kill him. So let's strip him off. Finish him off. You guys can go back to your normal business. There we go. Now, and Sulfur, you can go back to your normal business too. Let's just haul everything out. Might as well start making traps now, thinking about it. Oh wait, and we had the lynx. Okay, kill the lynx off too. Bye-bye, lynx. There we go. Right. So, okay, so we can speed things up again. So, what do we want to do? We've got a bit of mining here we can get started with, so we'll queue that up, certainly. Now, what was something else I did want to do? Oh yeah, over here. So, if we get rid of all this, right? Something I noticed was, as you may have noticed yourself, when we were using anything and trying to extract genes from a particular creature, what have you, they were just dropping it on the floor, which is a problem when it was going to go off. It's because we already got it set on here. We just set it to freezer instead, and that's that one sorted. And getting this will mean now we can actually start looking into getting some genetic material and getting implants. So let's go for 2 for the moment. Miri, congratulations. You're going to... Oh, you've already gone off to extract it. That's good. Right. Now we've got this set up. We don't actually need the well anymore, so that can go. Okay. We could do a thickening out this wall a little bit as well. Okay, we've extracted 1 lot. Hang on. How many did we pick up? 1. Let's go for another 1. Always handy. And then afterwards, we can look into seeing what implants we're going to put into our colonists. Okay, we need to grow something here as well. I think it's just quite useful to do something like that. So let's go to the zone. I mean, to leave it just because there's 2 blocks missing is a complete waste, you know? So let's do this. Let's give you... I'll tell you what, let's give our colonist Spatango. So this is a colour plant that's quite interesting. It actually changes colour. And it's useful, and then you can see as it makes dyes, and you can make Spatango tea, which gives our colonists a nice little mood buff. And it's also not addictive. It's like the equivalent of having chamomile tea. So that's going to help us out a little bit. And Nina's already jumping off to do that. It's great to see. A Lynx is getting shot at. Thank you guys. We'll take that. Is there any more bodies we could try and take from around here? We've got a Slurrypede here. Let's hold that in. Got these. We got a human body. Frostmites. Tabby, a hunter? When did you even appear in here? Fishing mouse, we'll take that, sure. Anything else? Oh, right here. Let's take those 2. Anything else? I mean, if nothing else, it gives us more food or it gives us more genetic material. One or the other. Right, Gizmo. Let's have a chat with Sean. And then, let's have a look at what we can do for this. Oh, hang on. I'll tell you what, let's buy 1 more component, just so we have a nice round number of 10. Likewise for this. Do we want one of these? Not really. I think we're good. We don't need the incubator. We'll keep the incubator. A wooden... Hang on. A wooden, modern computer. Wow. Okay. Sure. We'll sell you the drugs. Don't need the drugs. We'll keep the Galactros lever. Is it worth... Oh, that would be nice to have. But it's a lot of money. We can't afford it. Not unless we did something crazy like get all of our plasteel, all of our Galactros levers, and so on. Oof. No, you know what? We're just going to keep it. We'll just sell the little bit that we got. And we'll go from there. So, let's hold that in, hold that in. There we go. Right. So what we need to do, we need to first of all start mining out. How much is this? Nothing of this has actually gone on since we started it. Okay, we'll keep that there for now. Right. That's 54%. Okay. So what this basically does, I had to double check how it works and remind myself. But what it does basically is make it so you can actually set up what percentage you want it to drain. So say, and as you can see, it's slowly get rid of it. But it will still make it, and eventually it will run out of space. So we will still have to worry about poop at some point, or fecal sludge. Now what we can do now, thanks to the research I've queued up after machining, is this one, which allows us to basically convert it over, so we can actually use it as a fertilizer of sorts. Now, you need to get out of there, good sir. I don't particularly want you... Squid, get out of there, please. Okay, yeah, let the bear attack it, by all means. Okay, you need to go and get yourself fixed up. In fact, let's pop on here a moment. Oh, we need to do another thing. I'm going to make it so bed rest is a priority for everyone apart from Miri and Squid. Just so Squid is going to obviously go and get herself fixed up, but I wanted so as there are 2 doctors, they're actually going to focus on fixing stuff, you know, when needed, rather than, and, you know, healing up everyone rather than just running to bed themselves. Right, why, okay. Oh, right, we need power cables down here. Right, so let's queue this up. Let's put that down here. Now we need basically a whole bunch of mining to happen. So let's queue this up first of all. Something like that. This needs to be done as well. That needs to be done. We've got so much stuff that needs to be done. Alright, thank you Gizmo for fixing that. That's appreciated. Right, now, let's play around a bit with genetic research. And get an asset colonist. So what I'm thinking is actually give Sulfur, because she is our main melee fighter, we could potentially give her something that's going to increase her ability to fight. So, how much humanoid material do we have? 2. We have what? Hang on. We got feline, we got bear, or we got wolf. Okay. So, if we pop down onto this one, wolf, we can make our characters run faster. I'm thinking for her, I mean, Sulfur is a big lady. I mean, not to something, but she's quite big in the picture there. So, let's give her bare muscle tissue. This way then, it makes her stronger and a bit faster too, and it might stimulate the production of abundance of body hair, but she won't mind. So what we need to get this. We need the tier 2 wire mesh implants. We're going to get this, we're going to get this. There we go. So whoever's going to go down is first of all going to need to craft the implant that's basically, you know, house the genetic material, if that makes sense. And then we'll put it together and then we'll stick it in someone. And Bob's your uncle. Alright, oh crap, a siege. A group of pirates from the night raiders have arrived nearby. Okay, let's have a look. Got a bunch of interesting weapons. A lot of melee weapons. We've got a crucible rifle. Pump shotgun. Auto pistol. An anesthetic gun. Ooh. Anesthetic guns has been introduced with a mod, and what it does, it makes it so it causes debuffs to people's consciousness. So if you want to capture someone, you can shoot them with the tranquilizer gun, sorry, the anesthetic gun. The only issue is you have to be careful you don't shoot them too much, because if their consciousness is down to 0, they're dead. So it's a case of just balancing it out. But this we need to sort out. If we're not careful, these guys are just going to come and they're going to basically smash, lay siege to our settlements and blast it from range with a mortar. So whereabouts are you guys going to go? Right here. Okay. Right. Let's see what we can do. How cold is out? 31. I think Nina can just about manage this. In that case, let's grab the rest of you guys. Let's get out of here. First of all, let's get you guys in position just here. And then we'll need to set up and then ready to attack them. So what's going to happen is that they're going to build with these mortars. And you can see there's plenty of cloth here. They've got mortar shells and so on. And what this is going to mean, they're going to set up a base and they're going to start blasting it with the mortar. In fact, there's the very first shot you can see coming over here. Now luckily for us, mortars have a minimum range. As long as you're within this range, they can't use their mortars. But it does mean they're going to obviously use their guns. So we need to be a bit careful of that. Now the rest of the colonists are making their way over. And it does take a little while for them to reload. Luckily they seem to have come off using it. Right. Colonists all here, ready to go? Yes? Good. Okay, let's grab you guys. Now what I'm tempted to do is just basically run our way around and take a position right by here. Oh. Okay, I'll tell you what. What's running towards us? Joe Gray. A scale man. Christ, you must be feeling the cold. Yeah, you must be... Oh, you got cataracts. Oh, bad luck, man. Their best gun, and the guy can't shoot that well because he's, got cataracts in his eyes. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, well... What am I going to do? Well, they got a whole bunch... Oh, crap. They're going to blast us with a mortar. Okay. Remind myself a moment, though. Okay, who's got the club and who's got this? Alright, because what I'm thinking is... Remind me... hang on a second. 65% effectiveness... 50%. It'd be slightly better if we can get behind the sandbags. But for the moment, we just need to move into position... Like something like this. Let's grab you. Nino, grab you here too. Right. Okay, got the shotgun here. This one's blasting. This one looks like he's about to blast himself in the head. Okay, there's been a fire. Where is there? Oh, right, there's a fire on our oh, crap. Fine, Tyler, if you really want, go and put the fire out on the toilets. Oh, Sulfur, you've taken a hit. Okay, it's just a shot to the kidney. Nothing major. So I say. Sulfur, you're going to be a little bit aggressive. Go in and... Okay, they're now assaulting the colony officially. Well done, guys. Okay, Sulfur went into position here. Oh crap, you've been hit. Okay. No immediate danger. Right, that's fine. Okay, let's have you guys try and take out Louis before he gets too close and stabs us. Okay, that's dead. Alec, you're taking some severe damage. Okay, you got pistols. You're the one with the club. You're the... Okay, right. Take out... Okay, they're fleeing. Excellent. Okay, that's another one dead. Right. Okay, Miri, what's your injuries? Okay, you're dead in 23 hours. Your priority is to... Tell you what, you rescue Sulfur, and you guys get back and you get yourselves fixed up. Is there any people we have left alive? We've got Malcolm Garnett. He... Bloodlust? Okay, that's alright. Abrasive, teetotaler, that's fine. He's good in melee, a little bit of construction, quite good at social. I suppose we keep him for the moment. He's a wolfman too, interesting. Ooh, 3 hours. You know what, I don't think we're going to get him back to base in time. It's just so... Yeah, we're not going to do it. Is there anyone else apart from him? Amory's running away, Brand's over here. Okay, Sulfur, you're in no immediate danger. Mainly it's... I tell you what, let's have you run back. Gizmo, you're going to go and rescue him. Squid, you're going to go and strip Mai. And obviously we want to be careful we don't get shots. But there we go. To the victor are the spoils. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to... You can run off now. Nina, kill off Smile. There we go. We've now got 1 mortar, 2 mortars. Okay, we've got... How much ammunition do we have for these? They didn't get a chance to fire all of them, surely. I'll tell you what, we'll claim both. Let's have... You already loaded up. Let's have you move into our base. This is going to make us a little bit more of a threat to enemies, but if we can blast them from the other side of the map, I'm going to be quite happy with that. They're both loaded up already, so we'll stick these something like here. We'll stick in here as well, a little zone, just so we can have some room for the shells. So clear all. Where would shells be? I think it's in manufactured. Yeah. Shells, we'll set that as critical, so any shells get picked up and taken there. Now, what else do we need? Okay, let's just do this. We'll hit 0 and just choose stuff to haul in. So that. We'll take the knife and the guns for now, and then we can just, as I said, we can smelt them up then as needed. Something like that we'll do. We'll take the components. We'll take the cloth, we'll take these, we'll take the food, take the cloth here, we'll take that steel too, take the steel here. The sandbags I'm not too concerned about. The only thing useful about them is that we could dismantle them to get cloth and sand. Now sand, you know, we've been using to make dirt, but we've got more than enough stone. I'm not too fussed about that. No, hang on. Did you get yourself fixed up? You did. Good. I got a bit worried then. Okay, you need to rest up. Actually, Sulfur, aren't you my other doctor? No, that's Squid. Okay. Go and get yourselves fixed up, my man. Alright, you're going to finish that off. Squid, you're hauling Cooper. Squid, priorities. Go and fix Sulfur up. That's better. Right, where's the other gun gone? Carry that. And Nina, can you get the second gun for me, please? We can always come back for the bodies afterwards. We could do with more compost. Always could do with more compost in this game. Right. Anyway, you guys have done that. Miri is now finishing off crafting bare muscle tissue. and then we'll be able to put that into sulfur fairly soon. So what do we got? We've got our humanoid material. We've got our plasteel mesh. What we may end up doing is having it so we have maybe a freezer room here too, just so we can make sure, and then any genetic material can go in our little, genetic freezer, rather than going into where we're putting the food. I mean, there again, we're already putting dead bodies in here. I suppose it's not much different, is it? Right. Okay, you're tired. You can deal with the rest. We'll let you do that. Okay, the rest of this. Sandbags. Highlight them all. We're just going to dismantle them. And like I said, we're going to keep the cloth, because the cloth we can use to make floors. We can do, use other bits and pieces. But we'll make sure that happens. Right. How much are we doing for here anyway? We've got 20 out of 30. Okay, so that's 4. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 8. 4. There we go. Maybe he's back to full health as well. That's fantastic. Okay, Collins is looking pretty okay. We've now got our own mortars. We've got Paradigm, which you have not brought in. So we don't particularly want to use these, but they're handy if your characters suffer from an injury which is causing them pain. You can I'm hitting my microphone over now. You can queue it up in the assign button tab here for social drugs. You can change it around so every day they take painkillers or what have you, just so that it covers their pain. It's a very useful thing to set up through this. Right, still bringing in more dead bodies, which we're going to be turning into compost, like I said. Don't need too much compost. I mean, we got what? We need 50... We need 54 if we want to finish this off too. So I suppose really we just need one bit more. Okay, Miri, congratulations, you're gonna butcher something once. Okay, there we go. And now turn it into compost. Oh, hang on. Oh no, we're gonna go too far now. We're gonna start doing everyone. Ooh, protective helmet. Okay, let's not allow any of this. Where'd your head go? You know what? I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to ask why someone's head is missing. Okay, never mind about... I'll tell you what. Mimi, you go off and do whatever your thing was. Right, Tyler, you can come over here and prioritize. Just get a little bit of extra compost for us to fill up here, and then we should be done. In fact, we'll queue this up as well then. Right, Mimi's doing that. Here is being mined out, which is great. Might as well just queue this all up. So what we're going to do is do a little spot there, queue all of this up, and then we'll continue and then towards the hospital, and then down towards the prison area, and it should be all good. Alright, we could also start sorting out our rooms. Now something has been mentioned. Oh, hang on. Nina has now developed post-traumatic anxiety as a result of a mental break. So this is an event that happens sometimes, and it basically means you have to manage their anxiety, otherwise they'll start to feel worse. So you're suffering thing, and you observed a corpse. Really, Nina, you're a trained mercenary, and it bothers you that we sent... Oh, of course, I didn't give it bloody desensitized, did I? Oh no, I made her gay, and that helps, right. Now, there is a trait you can give them, like, psychopath is quite the extreme version, but to represent someone who has been desensitized to seeing, like, bodies, like someone who's a doctor or something like that, or a combat veteran, you can give them the desensitized trait, which makes it so seeing bodies doesn't bother them, but maybe doing certain stuff, like carving them up, does. But, yeah, I forgot to give that to Nina because I thought, oh, make her gay for equal opportunity purposes, No matter. Anyway. So they're minding not doing that. That's good. What I also want to happen is... It's good to... Do we want... Like, you can see our stockpile is really getting bad right now. It's just getting so full up. So what we're going to do, let's go to... We want a machine table at some point. We want, though, before that... Electric smelter... Electric tailor, there it is. So I'll have that. We'll get the smelter down as well. It says, oh, we need more resources. That's fine. We've got more than enough resources to do. We just need Tyler to work on them. Why are you going off at the moment? Okay, you're destructing time bags. You know what? While you're here, just take it all. Just sort it all out. Otherwise, you're running all the way up and down just to do some real crappy work. Okay, come down here. Deconstruct these as well. Just get it all done, Tyler. 116. Just get it done quickly. Ah, interesting. They're using steel. I thought they had to use sand. Huh. Okay. Say what, we'll haul all of that in, and hopefully it'll persuade him to actually pick it all up. There we go. Better. Now he's actually taking it all up in one go, rather than trying to go back, pick up one, head back, go back, pick up one. Ugh. That would have turned out to be really annoying if that happened. Okay, traps. Okay, let's allow the rest of the traps to be built as well. Gives my colonists something to do, and it means that we have a position in case we get attacked again. Okay, lentils have been sorted out. These have been queued up. We're just waiting on this. Okay, Mary, fill up my compost bin. Inspire trade. Nice. Blocked sewage outlets. Why is that? Because we're at 100%. Okay. Well, let's drain it when it gets to 50%. Right. Tyler, well, since you're here, buddy, empty the sub tic tac for us, please. Thank you. And take all the poop out. Alright, this is being queued up. It just needs to be done. This is being queued up as well. Great. That's been ordered. This has been paying. Okay. Squid, how good are you at mining? You're not... Okay, you're not that good. I just wonder why she seems to be going so much slower compared to everyone else, and now I know why. It's no matter, it's just part of the game. Okay. Let's give a new carpet for for Gizmo's bedroom. So, what we want is floors. Could go for a relaxed carpet, blue carpet to match a bed. Sure. Let's... Oh no, this is all just carpets that match the actual beds. So, for example, we can pick this one, and it will just make it so... The carpet now will be the same green as the beds here. So yeah, we'll put that down, certainly. Okay, we can now extend the growth zone a little bit here. I mean, we're doing extremely well for food. I'm pretty happy about this. Let's allow... Probably be nice eventually and actually start just getting rid of the, whatchamacallit, like just get it so we can burn them in the crematorium or something. But we might as well take advantage. We've got plenty of ability now to get humanoid implants. Genes. So there we go, we get 5 more. Use their bodies for science. Alright, that can be hidden. There we go. Alright, and sulfur. Congratulations, you're going to be queued up for our first of our implants. Like, oh, your body purist. Artificial body parts. Does this count if we put a genetic implant in you? Let's find out. For science. Okay, so we're gonna go on here. Oh wow, you're 58-year-old as well. Fair dues. Let's install this. I think it does count as an implant, which means you may not be happy about this. This could be a problem. We may have to take someone else's spine out next time if she's not too happy about this. Might sound a bit disturbing, but it's Rimworld for you. It's what they often do. Right, Miri, are you mending? You okay? Right, so this is what I'm thinking about doing. We're going to come on here, recycle apparel. We're going to do this forever, and we're going to try and do this proper. So, tell you what, close. Okay, we need to have that. Let's choose this. We want anything that's happening in the nearby radius. So we just want it nearby like this. Say 30. We'll have it take to the stock room. There we go. Colony only, not suspended. That's fine. So, and what we want to do is make it so anything that's basically awful or poor quality from clothing will be dismantled and changed into material. There we go. So as you can see now, Gizmo is cutting down tooks and stuff like that. It may be taking some stuff, but we'll have to keep an eye on some other things. But for the most part, I'd rather just build it myself up from scratch and have it so it'd be a good quality stuff. But, like, for example, do we need this Mega Sloth wool for a coat so that's just sort of sitting there and badly damaged? No. Do we want this? No. Now, what we can do as well now is set it so... Oh, actually, Sulfur, we haven't given you a thing yet. There we go. No, I always go to restrict. It's never... I always go to the wrong one. Right. Let's pick any. Let's make it so we only allow normal or legendary equipment. Likewise for this, and likewise for this. There we go. Colonists now will make sure they pick out, anything good quality. Anything poor is basically going to be destroyed. Squid has now got a compulsion. Because she's depressive. That's fine. She can stay in her room. Right. How are you doing now? Let's have a look. So there we go. Humanoid implant. Bare muscle tissue. Increases her carrying capacity, her manipulation, and her efficiency. I was hoping it would improve her strength, but I suppose it counts for there. How does she affect... Oh, right. So much for that plan. I was hoping we can get away with it by simply making it so, oh, right, we don't... It doesn't count as a bionic implant, technically. Caravan request. Cowboy hats. Ooh, for plate armor. May go put a giant target on her back, but still, that could have been useful. Hang on. Hang on. Do we have that spine still in our inventory then? Okay, we do. Right. If it's such an issue, something we can do thanks to the different mods, so we can go in here, we can do this, and we can put her spine back. It's no big deal, with a spine. It's nothing really important and hard to worry about. You just swap it around, don't you? That's how medicine works. Now, I am very familiar with how medicine works. I know that's not it, but it amuses me to think that is how the game treats it. Let's put a door here. And let's just sort this out. We'll put a wall here. And we'll just do the same trick here with the other wall vent. There we go. Right, Sulfur, you need to have that taken out. Miri, can you go and fix her? I don't want to have a minus 10 debuff, just because she's not happy with the fact that, oh, we've put a really cool spine in her. She's stronger now and better, but nope, it's not good enough for her. Let's put it back in then. Nice cup of tea while we're watching this take place. Again, it was a success. Good. So she's going to sleep off the anesthetic, but now she's back to her normal self, and she no longer has that debuff because of having an implant. It's a win-win for everyone. Right. You're fixing these up. That's fine. What we may do then is make it so if we're going to fix anything up, it's just going to be normal quality. Like that. Just because it saves then using up our mending fuel in order to make it so it's only, we're doing stuff that we're basically just going to disassemble afterwards. Nope, normal. Mend complex, normal. Okay, and let's put a mending kit in. We'll put that as a priority up top. We're just going to have it so what we need is do until we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, now we need to just double check our power. Okay, we've got plenty of energy, that's good. So what we're going to do is really just sort out a priority. So we're going to sort this out. Again, make this down to 30. And what we can do now is just set up again. We want anything weapon which is basically low or say awful poor quality. We can basically trade in like that. Hang on. Did we not have Crucible Rifle we can keep? In fact, we may give out that to Squid or Sulfur. Did we not get an Anesthetic Rifle? Crucible Rifle... Did we not get an Anesthetic Rifle? I could have swore we did. No, we didn't. Why did I have in my head that we had that? No matter. Okay. Instead, what we'll do then is queue this up. We'll make it so, yeah, anything like that is fine. And what we're doing then as well is destroy any weapon. Right. So again, we'll put it within the 30 radius. But we're going to have it so anything that's non-smeltable. So essentially anything then that, for example, Oh, and anything that's poor quality, awful poor quality. So if we can't smelt it, like a club, for example, it will be destroyed. If it's something then like a knife, or say here, then it will just be melted down to make metal instead. That way then it will at least keep it going, and we'll have some crazy stuff like Alfie Poly now we got. Huh. Gizmo is continuing to work on that, that's okay. Oh, hang on. Gizmo. Gizmo. Fill up my compost bin a bit more. Looks like we didn't get it all done. There we go. Alright, let's do 2 more times, 2 more times, 4 more times, 2 more times. There we go. In that case, we're not going to give the implant to Sulfur. What about Squid? I mean, Squid's okay in combat. You're not a body purist, are you? No, you're just depressive. We may have to do something about that. Okay, let's install that in you then. There we go. You can carry a little bit more then. Now what can we do? Is there anything that basically increases mood buffs? Let's cancel that. Nerf damper. This is so increases the amount of pain we can take. Bunny ears. Boom lobe nodes. So basically we can send suicidal people into battle. So as you can read here, as soon as the person dies, they go bang. Devouring jaws, implants, nerve, pheromones? That could be quite handy for a character who's going to be training animals. Memory milk will pass for the moment. You never know. You never know. Okay, wolf, hang on. Wolf genetic material. Oh, we need rodent leopard. Damn it. Because this increases learning and research speed, so putting this into a colonist like Miri or something could make it so she can research much, much faster. Okay, in that case, let's have a think. Let's keep the wolf material, let's keep the wolf, the feline, and we've got megafauna, got humanoid. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna first of all get some more genes. We'll just do that. And then what we're going to do is pop onto this one. And what we're going to do is recombine some of the genes. So we're going to ask it to happen once. And what will happen is that they will basically take the different genes that we've already got here, take them down, mix them together, and they'll hopefully come up with a different animal. And that will hopefully mean that we can get some different resources. That you need to go to. Too many body parts. Okay, this is going on extremely well. I think now let's get this. And we'll bring it through the wall, something like that. We'll tidy it all up. Like, something I do want to do soonish is smooth out all the walls in the bedrooms so they have a nice mood buff for being in there. Oh, wow, we got loads of cloth. Okay. Let's sort of... what else? Red carpet. We've got a nice purple one. Let's go for a cream carpet next in Squid's room. There we go. And what else can we do? Yellow? You know what? We'll put yellow in Sulphur's room. Sure. There we go. Might as well go for the mood buffs. And let me see. We put a granite bed then in the what's at the moment our prison. Oh Christ! We've got loads of steel in here. Jesus. Okay, I'm not going to complain. That's just a lot of steel. A lot more than I was expecting. Let's put this here, so that way now we can actually put a light on in here. Did we finish off mine in here? We did. Okay. How much sewage is now done as well? Okay. And our traps are done. Fantastic. Let's have a quick look. Is it mischievous or hygiene? Improved cabinets. Definitely something we want to put into here. So, let me see. We'll put the, like, research cabinets and that in the middle. Something like this. So then all the research benches can go around it. Like that. And hopefully this will mean... in fact, let's move this so it's more in the middle. Like that. Okay. Right, what was I looking up? Toilet. Septic tank. Where are you? Where are you? Sewage. Hygiene. Biosolids composer. There we go. Right. Stick 1, 2... yeah, let's stick 3 down. So basically, these act very much similar to the compost bins we currently got up here. But what it does, it creates a specific type of fertilizer called biosolids. And we can use that then as fertilizer. Now, rather than what we got at the moment with this one, which will make it so we can put... Hang on, if we pop on to farming, we can put rich fertilized topsoil on top, which is quite more effective when it comes to getting fertilizer. But it means we need to use a lot of fertilizer. And I think I got the mod set up at the moment that it will be used up eventually. Whereas the other one basically means that this will work fine for like a year. And then we'll be able to get it sorted. So, what we can do, let's ask this not to be sowed for the moment. Low psychic drone, that's fine. Okay, we're starting to clear up here a little bit, I guess. You're filling up the lentils. Okay, we got just one meal of lentils. Oh right, we've got a whole block here because of doing that. Okay, how much more blocks do we have? 307. We could turn this into a room of some sort. I don't know what kind of room though. Could turn into another bedroom or something. Hang on, let's have a look. Let's grab this. 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. Could do something like that. And just change this into a room of some sort, but I really don't know what sort of room. It might come in handy. We'll queue something up like this. Not enough bamboo at the moment. Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get rid of this now, because the only reason we had it was for the bamboo. And we can get some more resources back that way. Thank you. Okay. What's going on here? 23%. Is it blocked or something? Maybe... Nope. Oh, we have no water. Right. Let's have a quick look. What's going on here? Okay, water is gone as well. Right, we need another power conduit, another pump. So let's go to hygiene. We've got a wind pump. Let's go for a water pump. We'll stick it right by here. Sure. Because the thing is, this water pump here is able to basically carry out 3,667 litres a day. Now, oh, hello. A mechanical farmer named Adam calls you from nearby. He's been chased by ferals from the destroyers. So, the fact that he's 10 years old means he's an android. But if we fight off the ferals, we've got 3 grinders, 1 husker, 4 mangles, 1 maniac, and 1 damned one. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's do this. So those they're from a mod which brings in the feral faction, which I've never encountered before. So I'm interested to see what these things look like. They're supposed to look a bit unique. Let's have a look and quickly see what you're like. Simple-minded. Okay. You're gay. Okay. Gay robots. That's fine. You don't have a... Oh yeah, you're male. Okay. You're sanguine. That's good. You're melee. Okay, we got another potential person for crops. Okay, Adam, let's quickly start you up. We'll do something like that. Handling, we're going to make you really good for animals. Likewise for you. Hunting, you're not... How good are you with weapons again? Shooting is not so good. Melee weapons would be better. Raid is coming in. Okay, let's have a look at these. Oh wow, these guys look cool. Enemy Mangler. I mean, they just got these really cool masks. If it was like a desert map, you'd imagine it'd be something like along the lines of like Mad Max or something like that. It's quite cool. Okay, we need to give you some weapons. Let's pull you guys. Let's continue sorting you out quick. So we'll have you doing the crops, planting like that. We'll have you cleaning as well. In fact, we could do with some more cleaners, can't we? Sulfur, what do you do? Apart from mine. You grow stuff too. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Adam, you've been hit. Damn. Oh, crap. Okay, right. We're not gonna... Adam, get out of there. You're stunned. Crap, there's really nothing I can do about this. Don't die, Adam. Adam's dead. Okay, so much for Adam. Okay, no matter. The thing is, though, it is an idea for us to be able to keep him. The reason being is that we can bring him back. Thanks to the android mechanoids resurrection serums, we can build, eventually, if we can't buy one, I think we can eventually make resurrection kits that can bring back mechanical androids to represent the fact that, oh wow, we've already taken one out, 2 out. Okay, that's already dead. You're bleeding out already, that's that one gone. Okay, take him out. Okay, that's another one. And the Muffalo. Okay, Muffalos. This is giving me not only food, but it's also going to give... Oh, what the hell are you've got? What the hell? A nail gun? Oh, that was cool. The guy had a freaking machine nail gun. Okay, we defeated them. Okay, so one of them had a smoke belt. See if we can take him out before she runs off. Okay, let's grab you guys. And I want you to try and take some of them out. Just so we can see about getting some more of their equipment. What do we have here? A damned one. Okay, maybe slightly dangerous doing this, but because we're now taking shots. Okay, that's fine. Kate, what the hell are you on? Uranium glaive. Okay, let's pull you back slightly so we don't... Okay, there we go. Now what the hell was this damned one? Growing vats are delicate equipment. Without proper maintenance for many years, vats will be contaminated and cause malfunctions. From these contaminated vats, pharaohs breed their wicked slaves. These slaves fight desperately, because death is the only way to be free from the terrible fate. Oh, Jesus. Well, that's certainly morbid. I mean, Squid doesn't look too happy, and I don't blame her. Okay, let's, Nino, finish off this damned one. If death is a release for it, then we'll certainly allow it. Sulfur, you need to go off and get yourself healed up. Is everyone else okay? Death in 10 hours, maybe not the best thing to have maybe run off and done, but I think it's okay. 21 hours, right. Got at least a few extra stuff. That's something. Alright, we need to hold that in. Do we really want to cut this up? Oh, really? Okay, let's take the Muffalo. Let's take all of you things. We'll take these as well. And we're going to ask for Adam to be brought back. Bulk's Good Trader and Strange Asteroid. Small strange asteroid seems to be entered the atmosphere of this planet. Impact is immediate. Okay. Oh. Arcturian sky eels. Okay, these seem to be injured. And we've got the strange shiny material. This is sky steel. This is basically a thing which is... I've never actually seen these creatures, by the way. I've just seen this. And what this does is basically it's just a better version of steel. It's more beautiful. It's slightly tougher. But, I mean... We might as well just hunt the rest of these. It's more food. Right, let's sort out my colonists for the moment. Right, 10% chance of attack. That's okay. That's fine. That's been sorted out too. That's going to give us more fertilizer. This has been done too. Okay, Miri. Has everyone healed up? Miri has. Gizmo, you've been patched up. Squid, you haven't. Sulfur, you haven't either. Jesus Christ. Okay, Miri, heal people, please. Tend to Squid. Thank you. Then run down and deal with Sulfur. Please. Thank you. Appreciate it. But there we go. We're now doing pretty alright for food. We've now got a few new things. We've got bulk goods trader coming in. Okay. We could potentially sell some of the stuff for quite a bit of resources. Nina, I think you're the most social person we got now. Let's speak to Julia, the Arachne trader. Alright. Oh, apparently she's got poor health. Right, anything of use? I mean, we've got plenty of material we can... Like, yeah, just get rid of the human leather. Let's just pretend we didn't have that. We'll get rid of that. Wolf skin can go, that can go. Eagle skin can go, that can go. So can this. Nanomachinery. What the hell did we have that was made out of nanomachinery? I mean, that's quite good. I mean, you can see each one is 76. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's going to make things interesting for us. Camel fur, let's go that. Advanced components. Can't sell anymore. We can buy more components. Do we want to? Maybe. We'll see. Plenty of sand, clay, dirt, light leather only wraps, medic bags. That I would like to try and give to someone like Miri, because what it will allow me to do then is actually stabilize down pawns. So it just temporarily stops them from bleeding until we get them into a good position. So I'm going to go for something like that right now. What else do we have? Exoframe? An exoframe is a mobile machine empowered by... I know what an exoframe is. Okay. Global work speed 10%. Okay, that'd be useful. It's costing a fair bit of money though. An outdoor lamp. Should be placed outside without catching fire. Okay, and it turns on at night. Glitterworld hospital bed, even better. Okay, we're gonna grab that. Sure. Not too fussed about clothes, but the fact that we are able to get... Do we have any more disturbing leather to worry about? Probably not. Got plenty of food. Yeah, let's accept that. So from now, we're going to give Miri this. We'll force her to wear it. We now got a nice little outdoor lamp, just so we can, you know, see outside. Why not? And we now got a Glitterworld hospital bed. This is going to be extremely handy for us. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, hiccups. Especially when we can actually get it so we can have... our hospital bed, which just allows us to really do something really good. That's oh Christ, you know what I mean, guys. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing myself at the moment. Okay, you're getting rid of these. Sulfur, you're healing up again. You shouldn't be too long until you're back up to fine strength. 9.2. Wow. Okay. Maybe a little bit worse off than I thought you were. Right, but that's been done. So what we can do now, we can actually ask, close the bill. Let's put all this stuff in here. So that can move in here. This can let's change that. Let's put that in this section here. Mending bench can do the same. We'll put it by here. And the rock mill, we'll put that over in here as well. There we go, something like that. This one we'll probably try and put in its own room somewhere, but for the moment it can stay where it is. But yeah, I think that's worked out. Miri is now tired. She's cleaning like crazy. Bolted trader, that's been sorted. Okay. Did we actually finish off that mucking around thing with the reach? Nope. Fell plotting. What the hell? Okay, let's just do that one more time. Squid is retiring to her room to scheme because of her feeling depressive. Okay, I don't know what she's planning to do. I'm hoping it's not something too bad. I'll have to wait and see, I guess. Okay, humanoid. What do we have now? Alpha material. Oh, did we... Hang on, did we just drop it on the floor? More than likely. Drop on floor. Take two... Oh, hang on. This is the wrong one. Right. Keep picking the thing. Right. Do that. Take two. Freezer. There we go. Don't tell me we lost it now just because someone decided to take... Oh, dear. Right. Okay, composted. Congratulations. Take it out. We need to make 2 more dirt. Right, Adam, have you been brought in? You have. Let's just keep you in there for the moment. You're missing 14% of your body parts. I don't want to know what's been eating you. But hey, at least we're getting the rooms cleaned out now. That's some consolation. Okay, sun lamp. We'll stick a light here. And then what we're going to do is just queue up some more mining. So we'll continue down here. Do this. And then mine this out. And that as well. Miri has collapsed from exhaustion. You should be able to go and sort yourself out now and go off to bed. Alright, that needs to move. That's bugging me. I should see it like melding into the wall. That can move there. Thank you. Alright, that can go. We've now got a bed in here. There's something. Tell you what, let's change this. We'll ask this to be mined out as well. Let's just do something like that. And then we'll just make it so we can put like our comm units and stuff like that in there. Alright, good carver. Okay, who was our best melee fighter? Judith Sulfur. Right, let's swap out your Akawa for one of this. Or do we go for the uranium glaive? 8.58 weapon points a second. 9.43. We'll give you that, certainly. I've got a steel cleaver, 7.16. Okay, we'll give you that. Yeah, you're a crap at shooting. Let's give you a better weapon, I think. What do we have? Crucible rifle, militia rifle, which is better? 13 damage. 13 damage. Let's give you, I think, Squid. Let's give you a crucible rifle. There we go. And then we'll give you as well... Let's give you the glaive. Glaive, sure. I should hopefully boost your combat ability up a bit more. Okay, why is the steel not being mined? That could be mined out too. Okay, I think now it will be a good opportunity for me to end today's episode. So, a street lamp's been put in. That's cool. So let's just reinstall it a little bit further towards here. There we go. So, how have we done so far? Well, we've managed to put our first genetic implant into our colonist here, Squid, who's making her a bit stronger and faster. We've held off some very tough raids. We've got some good items of equipment from said raids. We've managed to finish off building up in here, and we've now got our workshop being built up. So we just need to finish off the hospital and the prison area, and then we can start mining out these, smoothing out this. In fact, you know what? Let's get this just queued up now, shall we? Before we end the episode. So we're going to come straight across here. We're going to smooth all this out, and likewise smooth this out too. We don't want to do the floors, so let's just cancel in here. Cancel that out, cancel that, cancel this, this, and this. I got my own plans for, stuff out there. But there we go, all the walls are now going to be smoothed out, which is going to make the rooms much more beautiful for our colonists. But in the next episode, like I said, we'll continue mining out the base, and I do want to start actually making animals and growing our own creatures. So that's something I want to check out next time. But until then, take care. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you join me then. Otherwise, that really went out wrong. But bye for now, anyway.